What's going on, guys? Matthew back again, this time for a video game video. The PlayStation State of Play came out today. We were hoping that Resident Evil would be in it, but it wasn't, unfortunately. But what I'm going to do is basically just skim through this video. There's maybe 4 games that I might be interested in. All the other ones, I'm just going to quickly reference and maybe show an image of and give my quick thoughts about because I don't really care about them. But let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so like right off the bat, this is this is Monster Hunter World. My cousin played the first one and he loved it and raved about it. And I know that it's like I think it's called an MMORPG. I might be getting that wrong. Massive multiplayer online game, something like that. I think I played a little bit of the first one, maybe on his PlayStation, but other than that, I just watched him. I don't know if it's something for me. I'll have to look a little more into it, but having already seen him play it, and we could watch some footage here in a second, look at the gameplay, it really just kind of comes down to how good is the multiplayer. From what I've heard, it's great, but I still don't know if it's for me. Let's go ahead and watch some footage of it real quick. Let's see if I can find some gameplay that isn't, well, that might be all there is. Let's see.
Flying feline incoming!
That's one of the things that bothers me is that voice that you just heard. It takes me out of it. I kind of like to play things that are like kind of serious, dark, or just kind of like mature, things like that. It just kind of takes me out of it because you see images like this and it looks really cool, but then you hear like a little child voice like that and it just kind of throws me off. And that's basically what I know about, is that you just go around with a big ass weapon and you fight these monsters with other people playing online. And I guess you get points and rewards and costumes and stuff. And like I said, I don't know if it's for me. I'm going to wait for it to come out, hear what people say, and watch some reviews and gameplay and stuff. But I might wait till the price drops on this one, just personally for me on this one. Let's go ahead and see what the next one is.
Filled with WWE themed land.
Here's a wrestling game. Again, not for me. Unfortunately, this State of Play, from what I could tell, really didn't have a lot for me. It was really just like this wrestling, racing, and like Monster Hunter World so far. Okay, so this one I am excited about. I don't know if you've played Until Dawn. Basically, it's just a game where you make choices for the characters. You have to hit the buttons in time so that they don't get killed by any killer or monster. And Until Dawn was very good. I never played The Quarry, but I heard really good things. It's basically a werewolf game, just like Until Dawn, where you have to make decisions, not try to keep everyone alive, or you can intentionally try to get everyone killed, whatever floats your boat. But this one, it's like Until Dawn. It's like The Quarry, but it's set in space, and there's some kind of monster or some alien or something. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer. This one is the first one. We're 16 minutes into this 45-minute State of Play, and this is the first one that really grabbed my attention. And it's not really a video game in the sense of the amount of control you have. There's not a lot of action. It's really just decision making and hitting the button prompts on time. But this is the first one that really grabs my attention. Let's go ahead and get started. And right off the bat, it already has the vibe of Alien and Aliens, which is really good. And just by having that setting, you're going to bring in a lot of people that might not have played Until Dawn or The Quarry. I think this is a very, very good idea on their part to really go from genre to genre like they're doing. And this is a really good next step for them, I think. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's talk about that. Let's see if I can get back there real quick.
Report.
I have to play it again. Hold on. So these graphics, that's the best I've ever seen. They looked good on Until Dawn PS4. They looked as good as they could have. They recently upgraded the Until Dawn to the PS5 version. They basically remade it and upgraded the graphics and everything, and it looked really good. But this shot right here, you could show me this still image, and I would think that this is an actual like live action movie. That's how real that looks right there. And it's kind of creepy because we're getting closer and closer to video games basically just looking like movies. So we're going to be controlling people that look like not video game characters. They actually just look like a person. And that's going to be weird. It's going to be exciting, but with AI and everything, it's going to start to be a little difficult to understand what the truth really is. So it's cool and scary at the same time. Let's go ahead and continue with this trailer.
Status report.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
You feeling all right?
My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started. Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? We can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating.
And that reminds me of there was a movie with what's his name, Ryan Reynolds, and he played he was Mysterio in the second Tom Holland Spider-Man. I'm blanking on his name, but they were in a movie together where they were in space on a space station, and there was some kind of organism that would mimic them. So it reminds me of that. Also, if you haven't seen the movie Mimic and Mimic 2, those are very good about these organisms, basically giant bugs that are able to look like humans in the shadows. The first one's better than the second one, but if you haven't seen that, I definitely recommend watching those two movies. But this is very interesting because you're not going to know who to trust. You might not know who is. Also, The Thing. This is very much like The Thing, where and that's probably the first one I should have said, where you're not sure who is the alien and who isn't. That sets up for a very, very good Until Dawn-esque game. I can't remember the name of the company that makes these. I think it's something like Dark Pictures, but yeah, that's very exciting.
Human form is replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Okay, and I can already tell you right there, just because I've played Until Dawn, this shot right here, hold on, this right here, I could tell by the camera angle, this is going to be a button prompt. So for example, circle would pop up on the left side of the screen. Hit circle in time. If you don't, this thing's going to grab you, either kill you or transform you or something. So that's what I'm really excited for. And that is October 2nd. So just in time for Halloween. Perfect. That's exactly when it should come out. And it is Dark Pictures game. Directive 8020. Yeah. No, I'm probably going to get that for sure. Let's continue on with the video.
Your
job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing
Okay,
for
this
us.
is Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's a kind of prototype
I don't care about that. I don't care about that game. I don't think it's made for me. I think it's made for kids. All I know about it is that you creep around an old, like a Chuck E. Cheese type place, and there's apparently some guy in a bear costume that tries to kill you. They made a movie about it. I think it did very well. And I think this game series is very popular with younger generations, Generation Z. But I don't think it's really for millennials like myself. So let's continue. Okay, so this is Onimusha Way of the Sword coming to PS5 next year. I saw some of this earlier. The combat looks really cool to me. I love swordplay, anything like that. Playing as like a Japanese warrior. See, that's the kind of stuff I like. Mature stuff like that. Where there's not like cute little animals talking and little child voices and stuff like that. But the combat looks really cool. Let's go ahead and give this a look. And it already has that like Ghost of Tsushima and Sekiro vibe, which I really like.
気合い入れてこいよ。強さの証明だろ。勝てばそれでいい。てめえらごときがいくら束になってこようが。
So he covers this guy in like a blanket or whatever that is. And then that's really cool how the physical world can affect the fighting like that. That's a really cool addition to the game. And that is also really cool. You see that in movies all the time, kicking tables and shit like that. I've never thought about doing that in a video game. This all looks really cool. I love the camera placement. Sometimes the camera can be too far away from the character or too close. It looks perfect to me.
いくら束になってこようが。やべえ。
Yeah, that's cool. And the main character looks like he's got some personality. That's always a good thing. When I was playing those Lord of the Rings games, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, I think they're called, the main character was like a wooden board. He was so boring. The gameplay was fun, but it was tough to get through the story just because I think his name was Talion. He was just a very, very boring character, and you need to have some personality if you're going to be interesting in a video game. Or be interesting just in general.
ご無事で何よりです。
お前、なんだ?
Okay, and this next one, this is going to be Metal Gear Solid Delta. It's a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. I played one Metal Gear Solid when I think I was in like middle school or high school. I don't think I beat it. All I remember is that I did enjoy it, and the cutscenes were very long, and you couldn't pause it. And for example, there was one time I think I had to leave the house to go to somewhere, and my mom was getting impatient, and the cutscene would just not end. And I think if I had turned it off or something, it wouldn't have saved. But that's really my only memory of Metal Gear Solid. So I'm looking forward to this. I've always heard great things, and I can't really wait to be introduced to this. So let's go and watch that trailer.
Colonel, tighten the security on this place. He's coming here. I'm sure of it.
And this reminds me of, I don't know if you ever played the Splinter Cell games. Those were very fun. It's a shame they don't make those anymore. I had a really good time playing those, but let's go and continue.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The Philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother, and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Do you hear me, Snake?
We are the sons of the boss!
Some of these voices are a little too much for me, but as long as the action is cool, I think I can get past it.
See it! The fear!
A great and terrible fury at being alive.
A host of sorrows. And you are one of them.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home.
I'm also just noticing this is like the second or third trailer for this game. I still haven't seen a lot of gameplay. This is all a cutscene so far. And I believe this game comes out this year.
Go back to your boss.
I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. I'm not finished yet!
August 28th, yeah. Yeah, so that's coming up. Weird to not have any gameplay other than that one shot where he takes the guy out. Weird decision, but I guess because it's a remake, you already know what the gameplay is for people who have played it. But I would like to see more gameplay for myself.
What the hell is even that?
Okay, what?
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure of reality.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
They're gone.
Choose your next move wisely.
Wow.
What happened here?
Madness and hatred and lots of it.
Impossible. It's you.
We must continue. We've begun to uncover.
Okay, so he's got a drone and a sword. That's a weird combination because clearly they have the technology for guns. And this kind of stuff is kind of for me. It looks very sci-fi, like mysterious. And it does look, mature, like I said earlier. So let's see, September 4th, 25. What's the name of this one? Hell is Us. That can definitely be true sometimes. Yeah, okay, so that one I'm interested in. Didn't see a lot of gameplay, but This one looks really cool. This is that Lies of P. This is not for me. This game came out maybe a year ago. I think this is DLC or a sequel. Let's check this out.
Can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year?
What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
Oh, my forever friend. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
She was looking for someone.
Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late. Not again.
Yeah, so okay, base game required. So yeah, that's a DLC. That's not really for me. I remember watching the trailer for when the game came out, and it's just not my kind of style. I don't really know how to specify that or elaborate other than it just doesn't look interesting. I need more than gameplay. I need good gameplay. I need a character I like and a story that's very interesting that I want to continue going forward in and finding out the mysteries and everything. It just doesn't grab me at all.
I don't know where I came from or how I was made. That's me, little then once in a lifetime. Where do you think doors have eyes?
Yeah, okay, so this is definitely not for me. What in the world? This looks like one of those like art house video games that, you know, I'm glad there are people that enjoy them. They're just really not for me at all. Okay, Days Gone Remastered. This game came out like 5 or 6 years ago. It came out, it was really buggy, and people kind of wrote it off. And then over time, they fixed all the bugs, and a lot of people liked the game after the bugs were fixed. And a lot of people were concerned that they were not going to make a sequel because the first one did not make enough money due to those bugs. And so now they're remastering it, and I assume that if they make a sequel, it's going to be determined off of if this remaster makes enough money. So if you're a Days Gone fan, you want a sequel, go out and buy full price for this remaster if you really want that sequel. I enjoyed the first one. The characters, I like Deacon, the main character. Other than that, I don't really, his bald friend didn't really do it for me. And the story, the open world is cool. The idea of like having a motorcycle and having to fill it up, and you can run out of gas and get attacked by zombies. That's pretty cool. But I'm not going to get this remaster. If they do make a sequel, I'll definitely look into it. But I'm not getting this remaster.
Days Gone Remastered, the definitive version of Bend Studios' post-apocalyptic open-world epic, comes to PS5 with VRR support and PS5 Pro support. It also includes added content like permadeath and speedrun modes, an enhanced photo mode, new accessibility features, and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone. And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to a digital version of Days Gone Remastered and get all the content and features for $10. Days Gone Remastered launches on PS5 April 25th. New DLC is coming to Stellar Blade this June. The sci-fi
Okay,
action
Stellar
game.
Blade. That's that game with the chick with the big boobs and a sword or whatever. Again, that was not really for me. Yeah, that was not really for me.
Explore a mysterious mansion and blueprints, a genre-bending architectural adventure. Every door is a new decision as you build out a sprawling manor with 45 shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration. Blueprints launches day 1 into Game Catalog this spring.
Maybe. About that one.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home.
Stuff like that sounds cool. I just don't. You got to get 5 other people, and you got to make sure that the timing all works so that you can play together. And you don't know how much you're actually going to be playing together. So is it worth spending the money on it? Really depends on how much it costs.
Abiotic Factor will be available in Game Catalog when it launches this summer. Now let's get a sneak peek at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog. Coming soon are the first 3 Armored Core titles from the original PlayStation: Armored Core Project Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena. Meanwhile, Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next week.
I don't remember any of those. Okay, what is this?
No one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left. That was a fatal mistake.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is reforged.
My wish can be fulfilled.
But wishes come at a price.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
This one looks visually cool. But again, like I'm not wrapped in the story. I don't really care, and I don't like the voice acting or the just the way they talk.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king. You can't escape from your doomed fate.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
A lot of women, right? Just noticing.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.
I just don't like all that over dramatic. My soul. I don't like all that stuff. That one does not look for me. That one does not look like it's for me. I like the visuals. It looks really cool. The gameplay looks cool. Again, I don't care about the story. I'm not interested. I just feel like some of these trailers for these games, for people like me, they need to be more designed like movie trailers, where you're telling me like, what's the story? What is going on? Who's the bad guy? Why are we trying to stop him? What's he trying to do? You're just showing me like cool visuals, and that's really about it. And I mean, like I said, gameplay looked cool, but I need more than that to get hooked.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core.
Again, like,
down in the
okay,
depth.
you're just showing me gameplay, first-person gameplay, which, if you're someone like me who grew up playing Halo and Call of Duty, been there, done that, and you're just showing me visuals, I don't know what's going on. Is this a multiplayer game?
The Vulcan. You must retrieve the Architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt. But the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
Like, okay, what is that? Why should I care? We might only have one trailer left.
My memory's still a bit blurry. Remember this.
Diaz! Showtime!
I have these gaps inside my head.
Satellite gives us a 10-minute window.
You made it. That's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. What the hell is happening? All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story. I'll cover you.
Okay, see, this is already more like a movie trailer.
All
That
this
looks
time
cool.
you just wanted answers about the tech
That
in
looks
your
like
head? Are you
GTA.
kidding me? This thing has ruined my life.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. After what you did, we should have left you in the desert.
This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
Diaz, make it stop! Make it stop!
I know what I have to do. This is the only way.
Mind's Eye. Okay, so the gameplay definitely looks cool. He's got a chip in his neck, and it looks like maybe they took his memories, and he has to find them, and there's an evil corporation. At least I have an idea of what's going on. It's like a movie where there's actually a plot. Let's continue.
Hello,
I
I'm
don't
Leslie
care what this guy has to
Benzies,
say.
Director of Mind's Eye.
All right, yeah, so let's look at this gameplay. I noticed this earlier when watching it. That's really cool. This is a nitpick, but watch this. So in video games, like, you take cover, but his head is clearly still, like, he could totally get his head blown off. That's something, it's kind of a nitpick, but they need to fix that in video games going forward. Okay, this I really like. This looks really cool. I really, really like that camera angle. I like that, sliding in the cover. The car stuff looks really cool.
What's going on in there?
It was an ambush. Do what you can. Do not lose her. Tires are out. Proceeding on foot. I'm coming to you now. The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning. They're attacking us.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That might be, that's definitely top 3 of this state of play. With that camera angle when he was shooting and sliding into cover, this could be my favorite of this entire state of play. Mind's Eye.
It always comes back to this. This world, this moment, this choice. Every time the sun dies, madness reigns. Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
Again, that's no gameplay, just cinematic. I don't care until I see gameplay. There's really no point, unless it's a recognizable IP, Spider-Man, Batman. You can do that and not play and not show gameplay, but something like this is like, okay, cool, I guess. And I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's it. So basically we have Mind's Eye. What was the other two? Let's see. Yeah, we have this one. I already forgot the name of it, but it's that Space. There it is. Directive 8020 by Dark Pictures. And then we also have that samurai game, Ami Nusha or whatever, which is right here. And then Metal Gear Solid, and then Mind's Eye. So 4. There's 4 that I'm interested in. Wait, what was this one? Oh yeah, Hell Is Us. I can't remember if we saw any gameplay, but if we didn't see gameplay, same situation as the last video game they showed. But anyway, guys, that's the reaction to the State of Play. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Let me know what you agree with me on, what you disagree with me on. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.